Hi, this is Mike Kelly,
And I'm Allison Norman.
and we are the Kelly Norman team with Keller Williams Realty. We also have the longest running real estate show on the radio, and that is on station.
We're at 1350 KSRO,
That's 1350 KSRO, heard every Sunday morning, 9 to 10 o'clock
9 to 10 a.m. Pacific
Right.
Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time. And we have a great blog you're going to go to. That is the realestatehourblog.com. And we have audios of the show, and you can also get the show content that which you can look at for future reference. We're going to be talking about the summer market and then into the fall. We're going to make some prognostications today, Allison. Okay,
Our crystal ball.
Our crystal balls are coming out here, and right now in the summertime, we were kept waiting for all this federal money, the federal first-time homebuyer stuff,
Right?
to really kind of raise its, get the market rolling along.
Yeah.
And we've been doing okay. With sales are right a bit around in the 500 mark. But we had a major drop-off between June and July, which was kind of startling because you and I were talking about the effect of the first-time homebuyer federal credit.
Right, that it wasn't, we didn't really see much of an
didn't see the
effect.
big numbers, did we? Huh? Well, the effect we saw was that it's been kind of buoying the market to the tune of probably about 20% of the marketplace. The sales for 2009 for July were 519. Okay, but the sales for this year have dropped all the way down 418. So that's like a 22% sales drop.
Right.
So you could probably argue that that federal money, the state money, it was all kind of like buoying the market to the tune of about 20% of the sales.
I think so.
Which are, yes, I think so too. Those are pretty big numbers. Now, we do a lot of sales with REO properties. We represent a lot of banks with REO properties.
Yes, we do.
That is correct. And the REOs have certainly dropped off. We are busy, but they're not nearly the big numbers we had the last 2 years.
Oh yeah, no, definitely less. I think they're holding back and letting them kind of trickle out.
They kind of trickle out, but last year at this time we had about 106 REO sales. Now we had 152 last year. Now we're about 106, so that's a substantial drop also.
Right.
So lack of inventory. Now, what is the current inventory levels with all of our properties?
With
All the listings currently on the market?
all the
about
MLS
1,900
is about I believe it was 1,966.
Yeah, so that's increasing, and when you see the inventory increasing, Allison, but we're not really selling properties.
Right.
Right. The reason we're not selling properties is because the inventory that's increasing is in the mid and upper levels. And mid and upper levels, as we well know, has been kind of stagnant because when you have a REO short sale dominated market, what happens to your move-up buyers?
Well, they are there.
We don't have any move-up buyers, do we? Yeah,
because the owners are the bank.
The owners of the
mostly.
banks or the owners are folks that are getting out of Dodge, right? They're not
Exactly.
buying anything because
They
they're
didn't
selling
have
their
any
houses
equity.
short. No equity, their credit's kind of shot right now
Right,
because
right.
they had a short sale. So we don't have that move-up market, which really drives the mid-range market, which in turn is like the little fish eating the big fish, the big fish eating the little fish.
Right.
Kind of goes up that food chain, right? So we're not seeing all that activity at the upper end, right? Now, right now, over $1 million, we have a tremendous amount of properties.
Yeah, what was it, 300 and
Yeah,
something?
about 320 active properties on the market. We're only selling 14 a month.
Wow.
So you have like a 1 in 20 chance of selling a home over $1 million. And what's really interesting is that we have 30 properties, Allie, over $4.7 million. I didn't know we had houses on, we were worth 4.7
Hey, this is
million.
Sonoma County.
It's Sonoma County. It's the wine country. It's Tuscany West, right?
Right.
But so you can see we have a whole bunch of properties that are just not selling that price range.
Yeah.
Why they're not selling, who knows? Okay, there could be, obviously, the economy has a lot to do with everything.
Oh yeah.
But we are a destination county. Even that we have those prices shows you that we do have a very affluent crowd here.
Right.
But why are the people at the upper end selling those properties? Maybe they need some cash. Yes, maybe they need some money. Maybe they're tired of living here in Tuscany West and are getting out of Dodge.
Right.
And
Because you can get so much more.
yeah, so much more someplace else.
Right.
Okay.
But you
So,
don't get the lovely California.
Of course, in the wine country, you don't get the wine country. All right, so you can see that in the REO sales are still kind of languishing. We thought that we had the HAFA program, which was the Housing Affordable Alternatives program.
Right.
Not really doing all that
I
much.
haven't seen much at all with that.
No, it's kind of like
Yeah.
slowing things down because everybody has to go back through the HAFA program instead of going forward with their short sales.
Right.
So in turn, the sales are down. In 09, we had 95 short sales. Today in 2010, only 74. So you can see they're not really taking off like we thought they were going to take off.
Right.
Yeah.
Although we're seeing a lot of short sales hitting the market.
We're seeing a lot of short sales hitting the market. If you look at the continued shows, about 965 of those properties, those are in escrow properties that are still going through their due diligence. And when you sell a property short, what's the big one you got to wait for?
The lender approval.
Bank approval. All right, that's the big contingency. So we have 965 properties in escrow. 579 of those are short sales. So like about 60%, 70% of the marketplace is short sales. And what do we find out about short sales? None of them don't close, right?
Right.
Or they take months to close. Average time in the market, 160 days.
Ouch.
How many months is that? That's about 5 months. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So, the thing about it is when you do a short sale, you got to be very, very patient, all right? And in the fall, we shall see what happens in the fall. Hopefully we'll get the rates today are so spectacular.
Oh, they're
in the
incredible.
low 4s.
Right.
So we're hoping the rates will hopefully get people out there, maybe some more inventory, more REOs. They're talking about a lot more in the last quarter, which we're going into.
Right, yeah.
So that'll be kind of
We've been
interesting
hearing
to see.
there's a lot out there still.
A lot out there still. So hopefully that'll happen. So but for the prognostication for the fall, you want to take a shot? Low interest rates will be here for a while, right?
Right.
Sales? Okay, well we'll have to shine our little crystal balls up and come back with you about the fall market. But take advantage of this market. We're also going to come back and tell you why you should be buying a home today, because FHA is changing their underwriting guidelines. Okay, this has been a market update from Mike Kelly.
And Allison Norman?
And we're the Allison Norman and Mike Kelly team. Or is that the Mike Kelly Allison Norman team?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think we decided, yeah.
Okay, I think we got that straight now.
Kelly and Norman.
Yeah, we'll see you next time on YouTube and through the videos. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.